You ever notice the ones screaming the loudest about being exposed by transparency are usually the guiltiest in the end? It's almost like they know something we don't, except now we do. Today, we're breaking down the absolute meltdown happening in Washington as politicians panic over the latest revelations about where your tax dollars really go. You won't believe what they've been caught doing. Again, let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back. If you haven't already, do me a favor, become a subscriber to the channel. Hit that notification bell and smack that like button because it helps us get our message out to more people. All right, let's talk about what's really going down in DC right now. There's an old saying, if you indiscriminately throw a rock into a pack of dogs, well, the one that yelps is the one that you hit. Guys, there's some serious yelping going on in the DC swamp these days. Why? Because the DOGE crew is exposing exactly how your hard-earned tax dollars are being funneled into political black holes, and the people responsible are losing their minds over it. The most dangerous place to be in DC these days is standing between a corrupt politician and a news camera while they rant and rave about the outrage of transparency. They're not even trying to hide it anymore. Let's not forget, these same politicians had no problem hiring 87,000 new IRS agents to dig through our pockets, squeezing every last penny out of working Americans. It's funny how that works, right? When they want our money, it's pay up, peasant. But when someone dares to look at their books, suddenly it's all gasps, fake outrage, and invasion of privacy, and how dare you?
How dare you?
It's like they are the victims. Now that DOGE is exposing their pet projects, the ones we've been unknowingly funding for years, they're panicking. They're scrambling to discredit the very people who are pulling back the curtain. If that's not the biggest red flag you've ever seen, I don't know what is. Now let's talk numbers. We're all used to hearing, about billions and trillions of dollars in government spending. So much money that most people can't even comprehend the scale of it anymore. It means nothing to them. But what we really should be asking is this: how much of that money that has been discovered as waste, fraud, and abuse by DOGE, how much of it actually went to the programs they claimed they appropriated it for? And how much of it ended up in the pockets of the rich and powerful, both inside and outside of government? All to keep the globalists in power, mind you. Let's do some quick math. Members of Congress make $174,000 a year. That's literally written on the government's websites. Yet somehow a lot of them enter Congress with average bank accounts, and within a few years, they're millionaires. Now, I don't know about you, but that's some seriously impressive public service. It's a great gig if you can get to work, right? Don't take my word for it. Go to opensecrets.org and look up their net worth. It's all right there. The system is so blatantly corrupt, it's almost like they want you to notice. But let's be real. A lot of these politicians aren't exactly the sharpest tools in the shed. You know what I mean? So how do they keep ending up filthy rich? If not personally, then through control of millions and billions of dollars in funding their so-called nonprofits and NGOs? Well, it's pretty simple. Imagine you own a store. Your store keeps getting robbed. Then one day, Elon Musk rolls in, checks the security footage, and tells you who exactly has been looting your place. And instead of arresting the thieves, they turn around and try to arrest Elon. Now, that's what's happening right now, guys. These politicians don't want transparency. They don't want accountability, even though at the same time, they're outraged that they want transparency and accountability from Trump and Elon. And they sure as hell don't want you knowing how deep the rot goes. So they're pulling out every trick in the book: manufactured outrage, distractions, gaslighting, just to make sure that you look the other way. How many of these politicians have you already heard say, no one elected Elon Musk? Have you heard that over the last week? Well, if you did, then you're looking at one of the guilty. They know that Trump was elected and that he has the authority to appoint Musk to run the DOGE department. It's not rocket science, guys. But there they go, trying to give their constituents a phony talking point. No one elected Elon. But here's the thing. They can't stop the truth from coming out, not now. They can only slow it down with the help of the fake news media. And the more they scream, the more they know we're on to something. And that's a good thing. All right, thank you for watching. Hit that notification bell if you want to be kept up to date with everything they don't want you to know. I'll see you in the next one. Spread the word.